Thank you. But I also just reminded myself, y'all, too. So let me go get something, too. Okay? My grill out here. Okay. Yay, sound. Okay. Y'all got sound now. Okay, cool. Your girl. I'm still drinking my same glass, too, that I was talking about earlier on my post. Still the same glass. So I don't know why every time I try to tag you, I can't put your name up. It's bullshit. But we gonna get started, y'all. We about to get started. Cause I was just talking in that last live, like, thank y'all can hear me. So thank you, sis, for letting me know that we didn't have any sound. Say my mouth was moving, but y'all couldn't hear nothing. But yeah, we're gonna talk about these children tonight. Talk about the children, okay? And what are they? And the significance about it. I'm sipping some Elijah Craig and Coca-Cola. Girl, go ahead. I just don't water down. I am so happy it did. Because this Remy Martin is no joke. Okay? It's I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I tried it, I liked it, and I'm like, okay, cool. Got the bottle. I'm like, oh, this shit is one hit of well, right? You can't really drink that shit right there. But it's watered down now. I got this little bit. I had it up to about here with ice. And it was strong as hell then before it melted down. So, yeah. Got to be careful with that. I should have put some soda in mine. For a chaser. That's what I should have did. What's goody, bro? But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Yeah, I'm okay. I am good, bro. Just been busy, okay? Trying to get things right in order so I can get prepared for this event and this vendoring. I got a couple of vendoring things that I'm going to be doing, events. So, just trying to make sure everything is stopped. I got me a little Zay left to puff on the. Okay. Now, because you're going to need one for this. I'm just playing. But yeah, you're going to need one for this. Y'all miss me though, because I miss y'all. I be trying to get in and do these lives. I be trying to get in and do my $2 Tuesdays. But life just happens. And hey, you got to wing it. Oh, damn. Yeah. But yeah, I think that was about it. But I just want to start off with, everybody, whether you close your eyes or however you want to do it, but just get into a mind frame of an imagination. Like, just imagine, okay? And I want you to just imagine, okay, yourself, okay? But not only just yourself, but yourself is the cell, the single cell, okay? And the single cell, peace, sis. And the single cell, it just keeps populating, okay? Or reproducing, okay? Over and over and over again, okay? Countless, just reproducing, okay? Now, the only thing that's different between all of these cells that's being reproduced by this one single organism, which is one cell, okay? It has different little aspects, okay? Which could be, the way it looks, different shades, color, okay? personalities and such and that such nature, okay? The motion of it, okay? But it's still the same cell, all right? It's still that same cell, which is the same one cell, okay? Just being reborn over and over again. So when it comes to our children, okay? And we know it's just one source of life, okay? One source to all of this, okay? That keeps this thing flowing, okay? That keeps the motion going, that keeps us being reborn, or this energy being reborn or regenerating, okay? So your children, okay, is no different, all right? When it comes to our children, it's no different, all right? Let's take it as you as a parent, okay? You have a child, all right? And we're going to get through these stations of these childs because we're going to break all this down, okay? Just so we can see the bigger picture of what this really is about, okay? But you have this child, and this child has similarities of you. It has a part of your DNA, okay? And it has a part of the father's DNA, okay? So it has all these other aspects about it, but it's still the same organism, okay? That's being produced, all right? Which is from self, okay? It's still yourself, okay, that you're producing or reproducing or being reborn in a sense, all right? So your children are simply a reflection of self. It's you. It's all one cell, okay? Just reproducing itself over and over and over again, okay? That's the generation of life, okay? The regenerating of energy, okay? Being reborn, okay? Continuing to be pushed down, all right? With this constant flow, all right? So you're just being reborn over and over and over again. That's why we say that energy never dies, okay? That's the reason why, okay? We have to look beyond this flesh to understand who we are as a whole, okay? Because once again, the flesh has nothing to do with who you truly are, okay? All right? It's just a reproduction cell, all right? From one single cell being reproduced, okay, or being reborn over and over and over again, okay? Pieces, okay? All right. So when we speak of, we are parents to our children. Okay. First of all, we have to understand what parent is. Okay. We have the literal stance. Okay. Why the topic had to be what I'm in here contemplating on. Okay. Girl, because we all need to know this. It's Mother's Day. Okay. We need to understand what we doing here. Not just what's going on, okay? Because baby, it makes life a little bit easier. Just when we got to understand who we is as a being. But yeah, we needed this topic, okay? So you in the same energy that I was in, like, yeah, I need to understand this thing a little bit more, okay? But as a parent, okay, we look at it as a literal stance as, we're raising our children, okay, as a reflection of ourselves. How much of a coincidence is that? Okay? We truly are raising our children of a reflection of ourselves, okay? What we feel and what we think they should be, okay? Molding their personality, which is their personal space of self, okay? All right? By the parent, by us, okay? Of what we feel is right, or what we feel like they should do, what we feel like, basically what we want best for our children, okay? All right? So we are raising our children in the ways that we've been raised, okay? All right? To help us to be outstanding citizens in this experience, right? Okay. I talk about contradiction a lot. Okay. Because I know a lot of us as kids, children, have experienced that even with our parents. Okay. And it was almost like, the whole, like I say, do as I say, not as I do. Okay. Which causes confusion. All right. But also, if you give an explanation or a reasonable solution of why, okay, it's more of the way to go about it, okay? Because it can be confusing to a child, and a child is still trying, okay? Curiosity kills the cat, always, right? So us as parents, we look at this thing as a literal stance, all right? But if you break down this word parents, all right, with the P-A, which is pa, okay? Which is pa. Pa means to protect and also feed. All right? So, this is part of this parent. All right? We also protect our children and we feed them on a literal stance. Okay? But spiritually feeding your children is feeding them, or feeding self, the knowledge, okay, to continue to rise or vibrate higher, okay, to go where I didn't go in life, all right, or to do the things that I didn't get to do, because remember, your children are a reflection of you, okay. And we're going to talk about also how some parents live their lives through their children, okay. All right, so Pa is to protect or feed, all right? And when we talk about protection, we're talking about covered in front, okay? So we going to be covering our children, okay? We're going to protect them, okay? Because it's protecting self all day, okay? You're going to protect yourself, okay? You're going to cover yourself from any type of protection, whether it's you speaking over yourself or speaking over your children, because the child actually means light, okay? So this is a projection of yourself automatically, okay? So you're going to protect self, okay? Feed deals with also nourish, okay? And also provide, okay? Would provide substances for growth, health, and good condition. Also, keep in one's mind, okay? This is also things that we give our children, the morals, the respect, okay? The values of life that we learn, okay? We pass this down to our own self, okay? Our own reflection, okay? All right? And those be the things that we keep in mind as we grow, all right? In this thing, all right? Also with this keep in one's mind is also a cell, a new cell in a sense, okay? Memory to carry, okay? Because remember, this is all dealing with the mind, all right? And the mind is all right? So all of this information, okay? All of the knowledge, all the things that you was raised upon, okay? This is what you feed, okay, yourself, which is your children, okay? Projection of light, all right? Your own self, this one source, okay? And you're protecting, okay? You're going to be protective over this energy, which is your children, which is yourself, which is your light, okay? So you're going to be protective, okay? So this is really what this parent is all about. It's not to control, rule, or tell a person what to do. It's all about guidance, protecting, and feeding, okay, the right knowledge and wisdom continue to vibrate high. Because this deals with the mind, this deals with the energy, which is the all source, okay? It has nothing to do with literally children, okay? Being, oh, these are my kids. They are, because your children are pretty much a product of yourself. Remember, we are reproducing, okay? Which is a product, okay? It's a product of yourself, all right? So your children are self, all right? The things that you didn't want to happen to you when you was a child, you don't want to happen to your child, because that's the same thing as you don't want to happen to yourself, okay? You have to look outside the box when it comes to these terms, okay? These terminologies and things dealing with this experience, okay? Because truly, we have been generating, as they would say, curses, which a curse is pretty much things that you bind, okay, to your energy. All right? And you continue to bring it down. All right? You continue to regenerate it down. All right? Even though it can be the darkest or the most heaviest things that you're carrying in through your generation. Okay? It continues to move down. All right? So we're stepping in this new age, right? This new age of knowledge and wisdom, okay? So we are projecting in a totally different mind frame, okay? This is where that new world, that new mindset comes from, okay? So we are stepping up, okay, as better citizens, okay, which is having the knowledge, okay, having the wisdom and understanding of what this thing is all about, okay? So we'll know how to guide our children without continuing the contradiction, which causes noise, which causes confusion, which causes curses. Okay? You gotta make it make sense. Alright? Because it's gotta make sense to itself. Alright? When it comes to this rent dealing with the parent, okay? It has income and profit. Okay? It has income and profit. Yeah, a lot of people are going to look at this as, yeah, I bring in the income, okay, and I put out the profit of, I make sure the bills are paid. I make sure you're fed, okay? I make sure you're clothed, okay? Yeah, that's things that you're going to make sure you do for yourself. Okay? So you damn sure is going to make sure you're doing it for the children, which is a reflection of self. Okay? So those are things that you're automatically going to do. Alright? Alright? So, but on the spiritual side of this, income, okay? If you break down the word income, alright? Let me go on this side of the page. If you break down the word income, it means arrival, entrance, okay? Or entrance for arrival, alright? Since we know that our children come through us, okay? So this is what this parent energy is all about, okay? So this rent, this income is going to be an arrival or entrance, okay, for an arrival, okay? Which is also on the same line of, you projecting, okay? Going within yourself, okay? Going within the interest of yourself or your mind, all right? Okay? And preparing, okay, to project out, which is give birth, okay? That deals with the mothers, okay? So yeah, this income is dealing with an arrival, okay? Also with the profit, okay, of rent, of parent, okay, means to advance, okay? Progress, okay? So let's break this down. So the part of parent is to protect and feed, okay? So you're going to protect, okay? And you're going to feed yourself not only with the food, which is dealing with nourishment of the body, but you're going to feed yourself these energies, these aspects, these things that you have came in connection with in this experience, okay? So as a parent, our children are only soaking up what we give them, okay? So that's what we're literally feeding them, okay? So that's the feed of it all, okay? And then when it comes to this rent, okay, this is only preparing you for an arrival, okay? An arrival of yourself to advance, okay? So you can progress in this thing. Your children are simply reflections of yourself, okay? You ain't parenting nothing, all right? You are not parenting nothing. This is all about guiding wisdom, okay? To progress, to advance in this energy, okay? It's all about what you feed, okay? And what you feed is what you're going to protect, all right? So if you're giving your children, okay, keys of shit that's going to keep them, in the demise of their mind, okay? Keep them in fear in a sense, okay? This is what you are feeding them, okay? And that level of energy of fear here is going to continue to be in advance. Okay, it's going to advance. It's going to grow. Okay, and it's going to continue to progress down. All right. But if you're feeding, okay, your children the true wisdom and knowledge of self, okay, this is what they're going to invest in their mind. Okay, they're going to become that intelligence. They're going to tap into the intelligence of self. Okay, that's what you want for yourself. You want the greatest for your kids. Okay, you want the world for your child. Well, you have to do that through the mind, because remember, they are a reflection of self. This is your reproduction. Okay, the product of self, cell. Okay. Yes, I said I was split in 5. Okay, definitely. When they speak of us, you know, that they say God, okay? We all have many pieces of God in us. Because it's one cell. And it reproduces. Okay? It reproduces. Okay? That's what they're talking about when they say we all have pieces of God in us. It's the same thing with our children, because remember, we're all gods. Okay? So God is having a human experience. Yes. Okay? So God is having a human experience. Okay? And it's through the eyes of us. Okay? And let me keep going, y'all. Let me keep going. Because maybe, okay? Alright? They just had me, woo, okay? But, you know, like I said, you know, like I said, replication, okay? The reproduction. Even with replication with the breaking up the all. Okay? That's what you're doing. You're breaking up, that's what it is. Breaking up the all. Alright? Even with the and replication and reproduction, right? Means just again and again. Again and again. Starting over. Okay? That backwards, the regenerate, the production, bring forth, produce. That's what means. Okay? The human experience is ghetto sis. Okay? Very. Okay? It's what we made it. Okay? It's got so many different aspects. Okay? And you got to be able to enjoy it, because I love the ghetto, honey. I love the ghetto, boy. They have fun in the motherfucking ghetto. And then you got the, you know, the crazy, what they call them, not the middle class, but the higher class, honey. They be partying too, honey. They party so damn crazy. Okay, they have you fucked up. Okay, fucked up. All right, but yeah, you got to love to enjoy these experiences, because the ghetto, baby, I love it. Talking about that ghetto. But we made it like that. This is one hell of a damn experience. Okay? It's one hell of a experience. Alright? So, pretty much, your children, okay, they truly do not exist. It's just simply yourself guiding self. Okay? The reproduction cell of self. Okay? Just guiding self. Okay? You look through 100 mirrors, you're going to see just self in 100 of those mirrors. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Okay, they be having some great times. Alright? This is that one gene chain of life. Okay? That's the same thing with this whole, you know, reproduction, dealing with the parent. Okay? We just bringing forth the reproduction. That's why we know we're grateful for the portals, as they say, that we come through. Okay? Because it's multiple portals in this thing. Okay? You are symbolic for a portal. And that's just to bring through the reproduction of each cell. Okay? From this one cell. Alright? We lose cells and we gain cells every day, B. Alright? That's the same thing with life. You know? We lose some people and we gain people every day. It's the same thing when it deals with cells. Alright? Okay, molecules. Alright? It's just popped in my mind. But, so you are raising, okay, you are not raising your children, because the child is the light of self or self, okay? The light, the fire, the illusion of you, that self, okay? It's like we just said, it's God in many images. Okay. Also with light, as they talk about a lot. Okay. I know I say light and dark still a lot too, because I know a lot of people still are on that level of understanding. So I try to break it down for everybody can kind of, understand it, get it, because there's multiple levels in this thing. All right. So with this light, understanding what light is, just piggyback riding off of Bro's live the other night when he was talking about, it's really just this dark matter pretty much, and it just has this glow, right? So the light comes from that, okay? So when I delve deep into what is the term, the origin dealing with light, I get clear, okay? I get the word clear. I get that word luminous, okay? Transcendent, a glittering, okay? Also breathtaking. And when I got breathtaking as one of those origin of words, it kind of just reminded me of, especially during birth, okay? When we are producing or we're giving birth to our children, which is self being reborn, that we have this breathtaking experience, okay? We holding the breath to push forth the light, okay? Which is the child. All right? Also, with this word light, it also has the origin word of shining and energy. How about that? Energy. So all of this light talk that we be talking about, that dark light, that light is really symbolic for energy. Okay? It's the glittering, breathtaking, okay, luminous, clear, transcendent that we see in this thing. Okay? Alright? Because even our breath is clear. It's transcendent. It's hell. Alright? So it's the same thing dealing with light. That's the energy. Okay? I also tapped into the word spirit as well, because I know for me, I was connecting this word spirit with energy as well too. Okay? But it also digs a little bit more deeper. It's the same thing with the spirit. It's breath as well, or breathing. Okay? Vital essence. So spirit is just that breath of life, that vital essence of life. Okay? Because even with the word breath, it means life. Also body. Now this is what freaking blew my mind. Because breath not only means life, because we understand that, but it also means body. Okay? To stick and glue. Okay? So this is the glue that connects all, okay, things in existence. The breath of life. Okay? That breath. Okay? It is the glue that connects all. Okay? So even, okay, back to giving birth, we're holding our breath, okay, to exhale, all right? And then we push this life, which is to breathe out, okay? This is the life itself. This is the vital essence of us, okay? All right? So I'm like, okay, when you dig deep, y'all, this shit just be like, it really blows my mind when the shit that I be getting some of this shit. It just be like, what the hell? But okay. So every life is the force of breath of God. And they do speak about this a lot in the Bible, dealing with the breath of God. Okay? I've heard this so many times. Okay? But this is the every life or every breath, okay, which is the force, okay, of God. Okay? We know that God is the frequency of existence. Alright? It generates. It observes. And not only, we use destruction, we've used display, okay? It also delivers. So if we're thinking about God as the mother, in a sense, this energy, okay, that gives birth to all, which is the breath of life, okay? And God is just that frequency of existence, okay? It plays a part in that, okay? So So when you break down this word, oh, this really makes sense. When it generates, observes, and delivers. Okay? With generate, the origin of this word generate is cause and effect. Okay? Give rise to. Okay? Remember we talked about generating, okay, as gods. Okay? This is S. Okay? Our cause and effects that we play into, this is what we give rise to. This is what we push down to the child, which is the light. Okay? We observe it, okay? Which is what we see, okay? That vision, because you have to have vision, you have to see to create an image, okay? So this is what we observe with our energy, okay? And then we deliver it, all right? Which is giving birth to the light, the child, okay? And even with that word deliver, if you look up the origin to that, it means to set free. So even when we being reborn here in this experience, which is the changes that we make with ourselves, okay? The way we shift our energy, okay? We grow up in a sense, okay? We don't do the old shit we used to do, okay? This is really us setting, okay, our soul, ourself free every time we reborn, okay? Every time we regenerate, okay? Because it all deals with the mind, okay? Every time you have a different mindset, you are setting yourself free, okay? For the good and for the greater, all right? Okay? No matter if it is so-called bad, okay? When it comes to this God energy, okay? No matter if it is that so-called bad, okay? Because people will reference as bad or good, okay? No matter if it's bad or good. Because those terms, okay, really don't even hold no fucking weight here. Yes, everything is mental, okay? Bad and good, the words don't hold no weight, okay? The language don't hold no weight, okay? Alright? It definitely doesn't hold no weight when it comes to this existence. It's all energy, okay? And just based off this energy, we have these illusions of the dark crystal. I don't know if y'all remember that. The dark crystal, okay? That dark matter, okay? That dark foundation, okay? When it comes to energy, you know they have to have that, it's like a base, okay? Alright? It's like a base, alright? That's going to spark everything, okay? That foundation of things, alright? So this is illusions of that dark crystal, okay? The illuminates, okay? And with illuminates, that means it lights up, okay? Or you're throwing it into light, okay? You're also setting it off in a sense, which is that big bang that they talk about, alright? It also means in and into or a spiritual enlightenment, I remember, okay? Okay? Spiritual enlightenment. Okay? When it deals with that illuminance. Alright? Now, while I got the word spiritual enlightenment right here, I also broke down this enlightenment. Okay? Let's break it down for the people in the back, because, you know, it don't hold no weight, is what I'm saying. So you have to break the words down and understand the secret language here, okay? This has nothing to do with being smarter than motherfucking 5th grader, okay? Just because the word means enlightenment, alright? It's only dark because no one wants to look for it because of the fear of the unknown. Exactly. It's only dark because of that. We make it dark. We definitely do. Alright? So when it comes to this word enlightenment, the E-N, okay, in Latin, okay, means in, I-N, okay? So that's that N. And then we have that light, which means clear, alright? So we know we're in clear so far. Peace, sis. Negative and positive. Yeah, it has that negative. Yes, it has that negative and positive board. Okay. The light means clear. So we're also, so far we're in clear. Okay. And anytime you see a word that has ment at the end, which is that MENT, that is the mental. Okay. Elemental. Okay. It's dealing with the elements of your mental mind. All right. So this enlightenment means in clear mental. So when you're in this enlightenment of yourself or this energy, that just means that you're in a light, clear mental space within yourself. Okay. Where you can tap in. Okay. Dive in within yourself. Okay. Which is going to help you whether you're healing. Okay. You're diving into wisdom, the information. Okay. You're traveling however you want to do it. Okay. You're diving into your minds, okay? So enlightenment doesn't deal with you being smarter than a fifth grader, okay? Just because you have spiritual enlightenment, it doesn't mean that you're a fucking a philosopher. It doesn't mean that you know it all. It just means that you're in a light, clear, you're in a clear mindset. Put it like that, okay? Because enlightenment broken down is in clear mental, okay? So for to have this illuminous experience, okay, bouncing off, all right, this God energy, okay, it just means you're in your clear mental, you're in your clear mind, all right. Now, breath that we were just speaking about earlier, which is that life, okay, the vital essence of life, okay, that also deals with motion, all right. Breath is also in motion. It's motion, okay? It's the life motion. It's the body motion. It's the energy motion, okay? All right? We talk about emotions. That's the breath, okay? That energy motion, okay? Because you have to have that to move. If you're not breathing, goddammit, you ain't moving. That means you ain't in motion. Okay? So yeah, breath is also, being in motion. Okay? It's the motion, okay, of the energy. Alright? So when I was diving into that right there, lung comes up as well. We need our lungs so we can breathe. Okay? We need our lungs to have the breath. Okay? So when I'm looking up the origin of the word lung, I get the light organ. Breath of the wild. Okay. Okay. Now, the wild, wild west. Not just fair. They just came out fucking. But anyway, lung, it means, the origin of lung means the light organ. Okay. Well, we already know that light means clear, okay? So this is a clear organ. So when you look up the origin of organ, you're going to get instruments, okay? So they call your organs, all right? Your organs or the origin word is instruments when it comes to your body. These are instruments in your body, okay? We know that all instruments you got to blow into too. Okay? You got to blow in them. Okay? You got some instruments you got to blow into them. So we just gonna break down instead of instrument, because we know it deals with, making music and stuff like that, which is another thing of frequency. Okay? Which is another thing of motion. Okay? Because with frequency and motion brings that sound. Alright? Feed. Okay? Feed. I like that. Okay? So breaking down the word instrument, we have the IN in the beginning. And the IN is going to be within or inside. Okay? So if you look up the word IN, which is in, you're going to get origins of within or inside. Okay? So already we're within. Okay? when it comes to that stru, which is the STRU, it means build, layers, and spread. Okay? So we already inside. We're inside of build. Okay? We're inside of these layers within ourselves. Okay? And we're inside the layers and build that we have spread. Okay? It's a spread of cells. Okay? Once again, ment at the end, that's mental. Okay? So you're inside these builds, okay, or your layers. Let's just stick with layers. You're inside layers, okay, within yourself, which is diving into this ment, which is your mental, okay, which is your mental or being mentally, okay, or that mind, as we always say, the mental is mind, okay? So all your organs are mental tools or instruments, okay? Because everything is mental. Alright? So this is another thing that we're using, okay, when it deals with the lungs and giving us the breath, of God to push forth, okay? In this experience, these are instruments, these are tools. And on my last live, I think I talked about tools in this experience. We put certain things here in this experience, which are tools to guide us just naturally to ourselves, our higher selves, okay? Even if you regurgitate back to the old self, okay? You still gonna have tools that's gonna help you advance in certain aspects or experiences in your life, okay? So we have these tools here. Okay, we've all went through the candles. That is a tool, to get you into your spiritual enlightenment in a clear mindset. Okay, for you to manifest. Oh, we got something about manifest too. For you to manifest or project forward. Okay, giving you a visual. Okay, of what you want to attract. Okay, it's a tool to get you there in your mindset. Okay. Alright, when I was talking about Mary Jane, it's a tool to get me to get others or get us into the mindset, okay? To tap into your higher consciousness, okay? So there's things or obstacles or tools in life that's going to help you to advance, okay? Some people turn down the tools and they stay right there. They're comfortable. They don't want to advance, alright? But when they get tired, they're going to use that tool. Okay, or whatever tool is presented at the time for them to move forward. Okay, and these tools come in many aspects. Okay, it doesn't have to be physical. It can be words of wisdom. Okay, all right. It can be you as the guide observing. Okay, the objectives around you. Okay, because the suit is just a damn tool too. Okay. All just to get the energy to rise, okay? Or to keep flowing in a sense, okay? Holidays are just a tool, all right? For you to dive into your higher consciousness. Because with that higher consciousness, you delve into that love, that connection, that oneness, that unity, that wholeness, okay? That's what these holidays are for. It is about you. It's about you advancing in your mind, okay? Being in your higher consciousness, all right? To project or force this, move this energy, okay? This force of energy forward, okay? It doesn't take centuries, okay? Days. It just takes a split second for that shit just to happen, okay? So we have all of these tools here, alright, to help us advance. There's nothing here that's supposed to bring fear, okay? There's nothing here that's supposed to keep you stuck. Alright? When you're playing Mario Brothers, they got all kind of tools to help you advance. And the more you play these stages over and over and over again, which is the children, which is the light of self, playing these stages over and over again, you advance. Alright? You progress. don't get it, it's okay. Because we're already progressing. We're already advancing. They did what they're supposed to do to get this energy rolling and moving forward. Okay? It's all about the rise of the energy. Alright? It's all about the rise of the energy. It's all about self, you. Okay? This one cell. Alright? Just rising. Advancing. People are scared of the metaverse. The metaverse is just another term in an advanced terminology, okay? Because we have become an advanced civilization. Okay? We have technology working not only for self, but a reflection or artificial intelligence that is working for you. It's all about advanced technology. It's all about advance of the rise of the energy. The darkness again, okay? That darkness rising like a mug, okay? That metaverse is only an advanced terminology, y'all, because we've already been in the metaverse, okay? We've just been advancing as civilization as beings, okay? Or should I say one being, okay? Because it's nothing but one energy, all right? When it comes to this word clear, I want to be a little bit more clear on it. That word, that origin that goes with it means giving light. Okay? So even with enlightenment, if you're in clear mental or in clear mind, okay? This is what you're going to give light to. Okay? And we know that anything that you give light to is anything that you are projecting. Okay? Anything that you are feeding off of. Alright? Anything that you are protecting. Okay? It also allows light to pass through, okay? And of the eyes or vision of sound of the mind to shout. It also has the word manifest to the mind, okay? Which is what I was about to say earlier. Also means leveled, okay? So when it comes to this manifest word, let's get this shit out of here, y'all, okay? Let's understand what it really is. Because it's not what we think that, we can say a couple mantras or affirmations and do a couple candles and shit like that. And it's just gonna boom, boom, bam, abracadabra, and we got this shit. It's not like that, okay? Manifest simply is, if you just break down the words, that's why I say everything is encoded, so it has to be decoded. And this is why I do things like this. Because it gives you a deeper terminology or a deeper understanding of what you're facing dealing with these words that we also have said are cursed English language. Okay? So encoded. With that man, okay, we know that man is mankind also, but it also means creations. It also means person. The thing that I want to focus on the most is the word person. And that's because I got a download or remembering, okay, what this person really is all about, okay? Person, P-E-R, is the origin of that word for P-E-R, which is the beginning of person, means through sun. Okay, here we go. Through sun. Alright, S-O-N. You also look up that word son, S-O-N, and get the origin of that. So for those people who want to know why we spell son, S-U-N, when it comes to our child, because that's the origin of it, okay? Son, alright, S-O-N, the origin of that word is S-U-N, okay? And the origin of S-U-N is soul, okay? And when dealing with the soul, the origin to that is I, okay? So this is going to be through the I, because we know the son, okay? The Son of God, which is Jesus, deals with the light, the projection of I, right? Okay? And then we have that I when it comes with manifest, okay? The I in manifest. That means the self. It also tripped me out because not only is I origin just the self, it means ego. I, the self, and ego. Okay? So, I got to understand this, okay? Because I know that ego, and I got this a while back, and I've been saying, yeah, for real, this ego is simply your energy generating out, okay? It's not nothing bad, okay? It's nothing evil or something to be, ashamed of. Tap it into. Hey, sis. All right? Because this deals with yourself, okay? All right? So we already got that this manifest to man, okay? That man part is through the I, okay? So through I, the self, which is the letter I, okay? Which means self, okay? Now we have this fest, okay? Through I, the self, or the ego, which is energy going out. Now we have that fest at the end of manifest. That means festival. All right, the origin to that is festival, also feast. And the origin to feast, here we go, y'all. Observe. Observe. Because we just broke down that word God. Generate, observe, deliver. Okay? So observe, and we know dealing with observe or observation, okay, that deals with see, that deals with vision. So when it comes to manifestation, okay, through your I, okay, the self or your energy generating out, okay, is what you observe, okay, all right. What you see is what you vision, all right. And like I said in his live last night, you can see and you can have the vision, but if you ain't putting in the work, because to see and have a vision is spiritual, okay. So you still have to put in the work. All right? It's just not going to be an abracadabra. You can see what you want all day through the I, okay? Through the self. Okay? What you have observed in your life, in this journey, and everything else. But if you ain't putting in the work, you ain't doing shit but just manifesting in your mind. Okay? You're just manifesting in your mind. And as they would say, you got dreams. You just got some dreams. All right? Those are dreams that you got. Okay? When you're manifesting in the mind the things that you want. Okay? But if you don't put in the work, it's not going to carry out. You're just only seeing it. Okay? All right? Sometimes we do it just, not even by luck, when manifestations happen. Sometimes we do it and not even realize because we're not aware of what we have done and what we have removed out of that place just for those visions, okay, or the things that we have observed that we have to make space for just to come in alignment, okay, for us to get it. All right? Sometimes we're not aware of it. So the things just happen. And we be like, oh yes, we manifest that shit. But yeah, you had to really think about some shit. You had to observe some shit. You had to get rid of some shit. Just so that shit to come through right quick. You might have to have just a simple little thing, which is understanding what you going through. What I was talking about last week, valuing, okay? Valuing the energy you in, where you at. Because value takes you a long way. If you can't value what you got already, how you going to be ready for something else? All right? You have to value even if it's the worst situations that you in. Okay? Alright, value the things around it, which is going to push you and attract the things that you want. Okay? I know I don't like to do hard work. I don't like to do hard labor, shit like that, right? But I have to value that shit, because it's what I want. I want other things in life. So I got to value the work. I got to value the sacrifices that I got to get rid of just so I can bring those things that I want or attract to myself. Alright? So yeah, when we manifest and we in the mind. Alright? But if you ain't valuing and putting in the work, you're not going to attract that to yourself until you let go of something. Okay? Or it might just be a simple understanding of yourself. Alright? Because sometimes it just be just nothing. Alright? Alright? I got a download dealing with pyramid too, y'all, because this also connects with this eye too, dealing with the mind is all and stuff like that. We know that the pyramids here is just pretty much, just like us, images of us. I'm at work, sis. Catch you later, top of deep. Okay. Have a good day at work. Well, good night at work, sis. Yeah, said this earlier. Yeah, you got to value that energy that you in. That's the only way you going to advance, okay, or progress, okay? All right. When it comes to this word pyramid, everything is mental. So it's, everything deals with the mind. So the pyramid is no different. It's really no different. I know we connect the pyramid with the first eye. It's a reason why it's 3 sides to it. Okay, it's a reason why it's 3 corners to it. Okay, we're going to get into it. Now, the first one that I broke down at the beginning dealing with pyramid, because I had caught a word that connected to it off of a video, and it was in some other culture where they call pyramid, I think it's Maru, M-I-R-U, okay? And when I looked up that word, Maru, Amiru, it means me, okay? It also means I, okay? It also means to see and look, okay? So we know that this pyramid is dealing with self, okay? Self-I, all right? And what we see and how we look. That's why it's on the dollar bill. That's why it's, there's rumors or, it's been stories, dealing with them taking the tops off of the pyramid, okay? Because the pyramid deals with your eyes, it deals with your me. But here physically, it's just a remembrance of self, as is everything else is in here, okay? It's just a remembrance of yourself, okay, yourself. And it's just an advance, not technology, but illusion or image, here, object here in this experience, okay? That's why they study it so much, okay? Because of how it's built. It's an advance, okay? It deals with the mind, okay? Now, if you break down the word, at the beginning when I broke down the word, I broke it down with P-Y-R-A. And P-Y-R-A is light, okay? M-I-D, which is the mid, means measurement, also midpoint. All right, so that's the first time I got it. On down, I broke down the word completely, which deals with the 3, okay? Those 3 corners, those 3 points, those 3 sides. That pi, P-Y, means to live. Ra, we know, deals with the Ra of the Ra of Horus, the Eye of Horus, okay? It also means ray, sun, and also eye. So to live, eye, okay? Mid is that measurement, the midpoint, also focal points, but it also means between, in the middle, or middle, okay? So if you have a visual of your eye, okay? A vision of an eyeball or your eye, okay? And you have this middle points in your eye, which is just black, okay? Then you got the color. I think that middle point is the pupil, okay? So if you look at your eye and you see your pupil is dark, all right? And then you have your color around it, all right? I'm getting somewhere with this. All right, so this goes, when I got this breakdown, I automatically start remembering a vision that I had a few years ago again. And with this vision I had, I was a little girl, child, okay? And we know child represents light, okay? So I was a child, and I was in complete darkness, all right? I was the only thing that lit up in this darkness. One thing that was significant is in this dream is I had mirrors around me, like little square mirrors, okay? And I had them going around me in a circle, okay? Had them going around me in a circle, okay? And I'm in the middle, all right? Okay? So keep this vision in mind, because I'm about to break this down, dealing with the pupil and the lens of the eye, okay? So with this pupil, if you look up the origin of it, all right, it means student. It means child, okay? Under care of guardian, which goes back to the parents, okay? And it also means little. The twinkle of my eye just came to, when it is significant when we're talking about children. Twinkle of my eye, okay? That deals with that child, okay? So the pupil lies in the middle, okay, of the eye, all right? The undercare of guardian, which is dealing with the parents, I also gained guard of state of mind, okay? Also that Guardian of the Galaxy came up movie. And dealing with that galaxy part of that movie, called Guardian of the Galaxy, because this is finna get deep. The galaxy origin means milk, okay? And if you look up the origin of milk, it means mother, okay? And we know that mother's origin is matter. So that's going back to that matter, okay? The dark matter, okay? So when it says the undercare of guardian, that's dealing with that matter, okay? That's why the pupil is black in the middle, okay? That deals with the mother energy, the milk, the galaxy. It looks like a galaxy, okay? With the color on the outside. But it's that matter in the middle, okay? The motherly energy, all right? So the undercare of guardian, okay? That's the pupil. And the pupil deals with student, all right? Or child, all right? Lens. The lens of the eye lies behind, okay? And with that lens of the part of the eye, which is behind, it means glass to regulate light rays. I know we spoke about mirror verse before. Okay, the reflections, okay, this dark matter that's having a reflection of, we, seem to, base it off light, okay? So this lens is this glass to regulate light rays, okay? And it has a Latin word which means lentil. And with that word lentil, the origin is pulse, okay? The pulse, okay? So, with these mirrors, okay, or the lens, basically, they give off, through our eyes, they give off projection of color, they give off the projection of images, okay? These two eyes right here, okay? So, when it deals with the pyramid, okay, you have to have these two connected to this first eye, okay? Okay? Because you have that pi or the pira is the light, okay? And for the lens, okay, to project anything, which is the glass, okay, or the glare, all right, off of darkness or the matter, you have to regulate a light of rays, okay, or rays of light through it, okay, which is going to give this pulse in a sense, okay? Which is also life creations. All right. Peace and love, family love, Isis. Sorry, I'm late. Work ahead. Oh, you good, bro? You good? Just catch the playback. How it is. Kind of like a battery. Yeah. Yeah. Because even with the battery, you got these two components, and you need both of these components to create energy, well, not energy, but electricity. All right. You know what I'm saying? And with that electricity, like I said before, it creates a formation, all right? It creates a formation, which is going to create these images, okay, or these as NASA would say, planets, okay, stars, and, these galaxies, in a sense, these types of energies, okay, which is also illusions. So you definitely are using these two eyes, these three eyes, okay, but you can't allow these two eyes to trick you, okay. Now that is the key. All right. Be wise with your eyes, okay? Got to be wise with it because it's a triangle, all right? That's the head that they cut off, all right? They took control over your vision, all right? And to have control over one's vision is to have control over one's mental, all right? If I can control what you see, I can control the mind, okay? Because seeing is everything, and so is the mind. All right? But yeah, y'all, when it comes to them kids, y'all, them children, they you, yo. Yeah, you, baby. All right? You guiding yourself on down this memory lane. And we just reproducing, okay? We reproducing, okay? We truly are God's children. So yeah, I just wanted to dive in with y'all with that. And I think that's about it, y'all. I think that's all I had. I'm just trying to make sure it's 2D or 3D. What is it? What is 2D or 3D? This experience. Hold up, I want to show y'all this picture right quick before I get out here. When I was saying, talking about this eye thing, that's what I'm talking about. Exactly what I'm talking about. Alright, you see how the dark, which is the pupil, is in the middle, okay? Which is representing where that child is at, and it's under care of the guardian, which is that dark matter, baby, that motherly energy. That's why the windows are the eyes to the window are the eyes with it to go within. You can tell when somebody lying just right through their eyes. You can tell when somebody energy is off just right through their eyes. You can read a person right through their damn eyes. Yes, because the eyes is the window to the soul. All right. And when you diving deep into the soul, you're going right into that matter, that dark matter within yourself. All right. And we're gonna dive more into soul too, because it's not what we also think. But yeah, this eye is definitely what it is. Okay. I don't know where I was at right there. Hold up, y'all. It's another picture, and then I'm gonna get off here. Because I didn't show none of these pictures when it came to the stuff right here. I don't even think I can read this, but I'm going to try. Going back to the observer effect, which is still dealing with the eye, which is still dealing with the reflection of yourself, which is still dealing with the reproduction of your cells, your visions, the mind. Okay, this observer effect with quantum mechanics, okay, quantum mechanics states that particles can also behave as waves. We've talked about waves before. I bring it up again, dealing with us, okay? When an observer is watching, okay, electrons are forced to behave the particles and are not like waves. And when they are left unobserved, they behave like waves. So the mere act of observation affects the experimental findings. For us to see, okay, an electron, a photon must first interact with it, okay? And this interaction will change the behavior of an electron. This effect is also known as the observer effect, okay? So this goes back to electron and the proton, dealing with the whole atom, which is dealing with that cell, which is dealing with creation, which is dealing with us projecting, which what we about to deliver, which is dealing with our vision. All right. So yeah, reflections all day. All right, we seeing reflections off of that one cell. But yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here. And y'all have a great Mother's Day weekend. Love on these mothers. Hold on. This may be off topic, but I just thought that children communicate, especially babies, communicate via images around them. They haven't learned how to read yet, and we have to be as little be as little children, going back to our native languages, which is the imagination, which is the spirit world. Exactly. Because the native language, as they speak of dealing with the tongue, it's pretty much just, I want to say, I got something that's in my mouth, but it's not even a language, is what I want to say. It's, it's really not even a sound in a sense, in a sense. But when children are communicating at their young age, they definitely are talking in the first stages of our native tongue. Alright? And that's why it don't make sense to us, but they actually are speaking in a different language, which is an advanced language, because it's from within. It's not something that we've been taught to, these terms and these words. So they definitely are speaking a native tongue. When it comes to that, it's dealing with the origin of self, which is the imagination, which is the spirit world. So you're right. You are definitely right, sis. You are definitely right. And when they be saying something too, and we be like, what you say? We be giving them words to say. They might not even be saying it. Peace, sis. They might not even be saying what the hell we be saying. They saying something else, and they be looking at us like we damn stupid. But I see why they looking at us stupid, because that's not what they saying. Okay? Because sometimes my little girl be saying some stuff, and I be like, I really don't know what it is. I don't. And that's because my mind has also been trained for English language. This language here and this, experience. So I don't know the advanced, language that is the inner tune inside. Okay. I don't know what they're saying. Okay. They speak in frequency. Okay. They speak with the frequencies that I can't grasp it, but it's the origin of their native tongue. That's why we don't know what it is, because that is one of our earliest, I just said it, y'all. Languages. You can't hear it anymore. Yeah, I can't hear it anymore. I can't. You're right. We can't hear it anymore because we've been, taught to not hear it. We've been taught this language. So we become disconnect from it. Dialects. Yep. I definitely can't hear it no more. I be definitely trying to. And I don't be wanting to try to feed her no words, because I be wanting her to say what the hell she really saying. Let me catch it. But we'll get them the damn word in a minute. But like, you said this, you said that. That's not what they saying, because they definitely speaking with the native tongue. And even dealing with native, that means origin. Native is the origin of self. That word alone. But yeah, you're talking about, hey, I just caught y'all. Yeah, peace, baby girl. And you know what? We about to get up out of here, because I've been here probably about an hour and a half now. About an hour and a half, yeah. But yeah, native mean origin anyway. So that's the origin, the beginning. We ain't gonna understand it. We call it baby talk. And that's the reason why we call it baby talk, because we don't know what the hell they talk. And babies are what baby bosses, they got an advanced mind. They are highly still in tune, within the cell. That's how they always be talking to spirit. Yeah, that's why they always be talking to the spirit. They be talking to the energy. Because they still, they still in that innocence. They haven't been tampered with, or, that energy, ain't been tampered with or disturbed. Okay, they still, like I tell people, my child ain't got no formation or no structure, baby. Okay, and that's because she don't want it. Okay, she's one of them kids. You can tell her what to do, and she gonna tell you what to do. Okay, she ain't coming in here with that type of formation. All right, we give our children these formation instruction of what we or what we think, it should be. That's how, you already read that. Or what we think it should be. But yeah, girl, these kids be free. They speaking that shit. We don't know what the hell they talking about. They speaking a whole different secret language. That's the secret language I'm talking about right there. That's the shit I'm talking about. They speaking that whole secret language. If I start breaking down shit like okay? Girl, in life, and that meant, or just say mint, girl, mint. I'm gonna say mint and see what she say, because they speaking that secret shit. I don't know what the hell. But we end up giving them words you know, and it don't be what the hell they be saying. They just intelligent as hell, though. But yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here. Y'all enjoy y'all Mother's Day weekend. Y'all love on these mothers as you should be doing anyway. That's the real speaking in tongues. It definitely is the real speaking in tongues, baby. Because even when you speaking in tongues in church, I don't even know what the hell they be saying. They be tapped in with the spirit. They be tapped in with the spirit. That's why I'm speaking in tongues. Because they be tapped in with the spirit. That hidden sound. Okay. That one band that we don't know shit about. I mean, we trying to get back to that one band, one sound. Shit, them kids be in unison. But yeah, y'all love on these mommies as you always should be anyway. It's gonna be a nice nurturing day. So enjoy the time to be in your higher consciousness, tap into that love, that wholeness, and connect with one another. Have a good time. You know what I mean? It's your experience. Why not? You ain't gotta be a Scrooge. You ain't gotta be a Scrooge with this thing. And of course, value, okay, the mother, because the mother is you, okay? Value yourself, value the mother, because the mother is definitely you. So when you valuing that, baby, that's all you need, okay? Because it's gonna help you balance, it's gonna help you be balanced and value your masculine self, okay? So yeah, y'all, I'm up out of here. I gotta get me another drink. I'm starting to just talk now, and I will see y'all tomorrow. I'll probably go live tomorrow anyway. But I will see y'all tomorrow. Be spiritually single and mingle. Yes, baby. Be serious. Okay? Be spiritually single and mingle. Love, peace, and oneness. And I will talk to y'all later.